You know, my name is Ginelle, but my artist name is Cookie Neck Friscoa, or you can to Cake Cook is my rap name. So you know what I'm saying, a little bit of variety mixing in.
Machan Fresco, fok kampe pou pran yon bagay, soleil la chaud. Depi matin se lik nan tête, mi pistache coco, c'est qualité qui préféré.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say right now the little song that I just played in the intro for y'all. If you didn't shake, move one time. That was I found this guy today. We've known each other how long now? About 30 minutes?
Maybe not even 30 minutes.
Not even 30 minutes. He's already linked up with the entire neighborhood. He knows a bunch of our past guests. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your story here in Portland? You're a longtime Portlander, right?
Okay, yeah. So to start off, I am Haitian, full-blooded. I was born and raised in Portland, Oregon. When it comes to the music, I always somehow has been a part of music, just growing up in general, because I had my mom that was a singer. She used to sing a part of a band. I have my dad that's a guitarist, musician. He's a part of his band.
Wow.
And then I have my brother that's artist, that, you know, he has his rap group. And
why don't you tell us who your brother is?
My brother's Anal Janice, you know what I'm saying? He just dropped the new music. You know what I'm saying? Go check it out, video and all that. You know
my
what I'm
favorite
saying?
security guard
Big
in
up,
town,
you know
too.
what I'm saying? Big up to my big bro, you know what I'm saying? A lot of this wouldn't be possible without him, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when I was in 3rd grade, he was the first one to grab me and be like, yup, you're in the studio, just, your first song, you about to record it. And, you know, I was just like, boom, it just happened like that.
So talking about that 3rd grade experience, it relates me to, you know, he had experiences at the Sal, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, like I said, we were born and raised in Northeast Portland. So he went to Jefferson, and before that, I think Ockley Green, is where he went to middle school. So when he was at Ockley, he got into DJing. I remember a little bit or something like that. He used to like DJ their events or something like that. And then from there, he started getting into like music, writing raps and whatever. And then, you know, everybody back in the day, ain't nobody have a booth, ain't nobody really, you know what I'm saying, was in the studio or had money to pay through time anyway. Right. So, you know what I mean? So we had to go to the cell. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's when he kind of started learning his little engineering here and there, learning how to record, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of mixing, mastering, and whatever. And then from there, you know, he was smart enough at a young age to be like, okay, instead of me always having to come back here, I'm about to go ahead and just get my own stuff, my own mic, my own equipment, my own computer, you know, interface, whatever, the whole nine. And then it started from there. It was in our room. You know, 3, 4, 5 in the morning, whatever, they're making music. I got to sleep downstairs in the living room because they in the room making music. You know what I mean? So when it comes to the music, I was just always around it. It was just always a part of me. I don't know, it was just something. Ever since I was a kid, I always envisioned myself playing music. The first instrument that I fell in love with was the drum set. Not only that, I played drums, guitar, bass, and piano, but my first instrument was the drums. And then from there, it just...
Don't forget either, this man is a dapper dresser. Look at this.
Sorry, man.
Look
you
at
know,
this.
I just came from an interview, you know, had a business meeting that I came from. That's why, you know.
Looking great.
Thank you.
Well, I know that you had, like I said, the moments at the Sal there. We just spoke for the hot second, which got me here so quickly. You know Ted Loke, you know Swiggle, you know JC, you know, and all from the Sal.
And like I said, Swiggle, JC, Timmy, them is like blood can make us closer. Like when it comes to spending the night at my house all the time, you know what I'm saying, we eat together. Their mom is like my mom is like their mom. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to where we all started in my room, you know, not my room, but me and my brother's room, because we shared it at the time. You know, we even had the bunk bed and everything in there. You know, when it comes to that, you know, when it comes to making music, we all started, you know what I'm saying?
Were you guys making makeshift
it was
booths?
La Familia. That's where the La Familia started. You know what I'm saying? When I was, you know, 9 years old, 10 years old. You know, if you go back and look at the old La Familia videos, you know what I'm saying, I used to always be in the videos, and there was even one where they was making a song where one of the rappers had got locked up, and they made me rap his part in the video. So
were those filmed by Ted Lowe?
And no, that was filmed by Elo.
Elo.
Yeah, Elo. He was a gentleman that was a part of the gang. You know, he was like our cameraman, you know, much love, you know what I'm saying? Big guy, you know, shout out to my guy. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Great film guy, because we all went to Camp Caldera, you know what I'm saying? So that's how they all got connected, and when it comes to that art and film, that's why they all had all type of
Swiggle mentioned the Caldera program.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and then my brother at Caldera, he was Big Bird, so I got transferred into becoming Little Bird. And then, you know, I have my little cousin that was Baby Bird. So, you know, hopefully the Bird family could keep growing. You know what I mean?
Well, tell us a little about the video. Like,
Okay.
again, this is how I found the gentleman.
Okay.
Someone shared your video today. I was like, what is this? I've never heard of this gentleman.
Right.
Clicked on the video, saw right away, done by DeAndre Collins.
Right.
Did DeAndre go to Haiti with you?
No, so actually I have Firebond Records. If you notice in the beginning how it says the Firebond production, and then the Off the Cliff. Off the Cliff is my guy. He's also another Haitian. It's a black-owned designing company called Off the Cliff, and their motto is to live without fear. So pretty much they did the costume design, the Machin Fresco shirts.
Love those, the black and yellow ones.
They designed those.
Can I get one of those?
Exactly.
How much do they cost? I need
Man, I'm not even gonna lie to you. All of them was given out during the video
you gotta
shoot.
make more of those. Those are
Man,
great.
but I still have the booth. I still have the screen prints. So you know, if we need them, we can make it happen.
I think those are gonna be hot. Get those back out.
I think so too. You know, the Machin Fresco shirts for sure. We got those. But the song, it's my first ever major single video that, you know, I took to the extreme and took my time to make sure that I can make sure every little detail can be, you know, as perfect as possible.
Before we get into the explanation of that,
okay,
who's the
gentleman? It's my little brother. His name is Shakespeare.
Come on over
Shakespeare
here,
Austin. He's a young coming artist himself. He rap a little bit. I mean, I could let him explain himself what he do.
Why don't you explain yourself? How do you what kind of music do you make?
I'm about to start rapping.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else do you play instruments? What do you do?
I play my big brother Cookie right here teaching me guitar.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yep.
Is that the only thing you play?
I'm about to play a little piano and some drums.
Oh,
Okay.
get the keys in, my friend.
Hey,
That's
he
what's
already
at.
plays a little bit, but
You want to say shout out to anybody in Portland out there before you get out of here?
Yeah, shout out my boy Cookie. You know what I'm
okay.
Cool deal. It's nice to meet you, man. Pleasure. That's cool. You got a little squad help with you there.
You know what I'm saying, man? They're the inspiration, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I want to try to be a positive role model in the positive way that I can. You know what I'm saying? What I know and what I can share, if it can be able to help and translate, you know, to bring a positive outcome.
Kind of like your brother did for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
so,
great.
you
Well,
know.
that's a great way. So so tell us a little about the video. So let me set it up.
Okay.
Again, DeAndre,
Yes.
that intrigued me. You're in Haiti.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Okay.
But I cleaned my room today.
Right.
I seriously, and no cap,
Right.
20 plus plays on that video.
Right. I greatly appreciate that. I greatly appreciate that.
So tell us about Machin
Fresco.
Machin Fresco.
Okay, so like I said, the video production, when it comes to all getting put all together, it was all DeAndre. So the song is called Machin Fresco. What Fresco means, it means snow cone, and then Machin means the person that's selling. So that means that's like the business owner, pretty much. And so Machin Fresco, the way when I was writing the song, when the song was coming about, I was sitting there one day just listening to the beat, and then I was just listening to it, and I was just like, Machin Fresco. And I was just thinking about it because I just envisioned myself in Haiti one day where it's super, super hot. And the only thing I can think about is this Fresco, this snow cone, because it's hot. I need to go get me a Fresco. So, you know, when I end up getting to the Fresco station, it ends up being a woman that's selling, which is odd because in Haiti, it's not normal that a woman is the person that's selling Fresco in Haiti.
He explained to me earlier that it's a cultural difference, that women generally don't sell Fresco.
Exactly. So then when I get there, not only is a woman, but this woman is just absolutely gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, so the problem now is my mind is lost on the fresco. I don't even really care about the fresco. Now I'm all about the mashan. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, if you notice, like right before the song goes into the chorus, it says, Jamuela se upale, which means, the way I see it, you're the one that's leaving with me and not the fresco. So it ends up changing into me, you know what I'm saying, falling in love with the girl, and then, you know, I end up, you know, whatever,
the cameraman
winning her.
The cameraman did a great job. I love the scenes on the motorcycle.
Yes, definitely. So
super creative.
Back to answer your question with that, Firebound Records, another shout out to him. He's worked with a lot of major stream artists as well. He does his own, he has his own like recording production that he does and all that stuff as well. But he was the one that filmed me when I was in Haiti because he lives in Haiti.
Right.
And then I was able to put that onto a disc, and then when I come back here, I have DeAndre shoot whatever scenes we did out here, and then give him all the scenes
the
that
ones
we
you did with the car and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then we threw all that together because not everyone that sang on the song was able to go to Haiti at the time too. So, which was another problem. So I had to figure out.
I'm sure DeAndre would have loved a trip to Haiti.
Oh, I'm not, man. He was ready to go too.
Shout out DeAndre, love you, friend.
Yeah, he was ready to go, man. You know, but you know, other than that, you know, it was. I want to take this time and be able to say thank you to everyone that helped me out. You know, any way, shape, or form when it comes to putting this video together, when it comes to putting the song together. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that helped me in any way, shape, or form, if you liked, if you shared, if you subscribed, anything, because this is my first major, anything, everything that's on everywhere. So this is where I start, really.
I think you were at 600 plus views when I walked out the door, so it's going up. It's going up.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Well, you say you're a multi-talented musician.
Yes.
I understand that we're not too far away from some of the tools that you like to use.
Yes.
What we might do is go ahead and take a little cut here, and when we come back,
okay.
You're going to give us a little sneak peek of something you do?
We could do a little something like that.
Yeah, all right. If you're down, let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
Cheers. All right, so he just got his hands on a pick. Hey. Does your guitar have a name?
Yeah, this is the Bluebird, I believe. So this is actually not mine, it's my dad's, but I like to jam on it. It's very smooth.
Does the guitar have a name though, like a personal name? What does dad call it?
You know, it's funny you say that. Shakespeare, go get your guitar. It's funny you say that because it's not his first guitar, but his first like unique guitar that my dad had. He named it after my first word, which was Odzidzi.
Wow.
And he even had it printed out and had it right here.
That's what I'm talking
about. The tape came off. But it's that guitar it needs repairing.
I want to give your dad
that guitar is probably as old as I am. So
I want to give your dad a big hug. That's really one. Every instrument should have a name.
Exactly.
Especially if you're using it.
Exactly. So this is it. This is Odzidzi. And this got blessed to be named after my first word, so
wow!
In honor of my first word, and I guess the Odzidzi, I was trying to say, oh, daddy, because I guess I seen my dad, and I was trying to say like, oh, it's daddy.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Wow, that's a great story. Thank you for that. Thank you. Yeah. So talk us through it. What do you? Is this how you normally warm up or practice or?
Yeah, it just depends.
So are you basically self-taught? I mean,
my dad.
Your Dad had a lot to do with the guitar part. Hey.
Yeah, so it's crazy when it comes to the music that I do, because growing up, I grew up mostly with my brother. I was always with my brother. My mom, she was always like working, so I had no choice but to always be with my older brother, because that was like my babysitter.
Yeah.
So it was like wherever he was going, I had to kind of be with Adam. And this guy, he was always into rap, the hip hop. And then when I started to get a little bit older, I started coming around my dad more and started hanging out with my dad more. And he's Haitian, straight like Haitian to the T, where all he listened to is compa really. And then he's a musician as well, and he's in his own band. So he's always listening to compa, and that's how I kind of like, okay, this is like a new style of music with like instruments, melodies, all type of stuff, and that's how I got into instruments.
I'll be real honest. Yeah, you're the first person I met from the South that plays a guitar. So. I don't know. I'm sure there's other ones out there. I'm sorry if I'm disrespecting anybody.
Exactly.
But,
so
yeah.
And then that's kind of how that came apart, and then I just it made me and my dad grow a strong bond between father and son, because we were able to connect and find a love to the music and the instrument, which kind of made us bond to become a stronger connection as father and son.
Have you made any songs with your father yet?
Oh, I play on his recent album with his band.
Oh, is there links for that?
There's links. It's all over everywhere. You can. The band is called Balance.
Okay.
The album is called Balance L'Enlevé.
I'm gonna add those links in the description
Of
below
course.
to hear my man's
Of course,
father. That's
of
so
course.
awesome, bro.
You know, and
Yeah.
and with this band, it's crazy because it's like my dad was teaching me how to play guitar, right? And every time they go to practice, they practice every Sunday. So I always make sure I was with my dad every Sunday, just to make sure I don't miss one practice. And then he's just like, one day out of random practice, they're playing a song, and then he hands me the guitar. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take the guitar. So I start playing, and then, you know, everyone's like, okay, this guy, he knows what he's doing. He's not, you know, great, but he knows, at least he knows how to hold the notes, he knows how to keep the rhythm, everything.
You sound like, did you take a lot of advantage of a lot of the stuff at the Sal as well? I know like Chandra always said like trips to the radio or like this class or that class.
So the Sal, the thing with the Sal with me, I think with my age, I was a little bit young. I'm 10 years younger than my older brother.
Okay.
So
How old are you, sir?
So I'm 22 years old.
Oh, you're such a youngster.
Yeah. So my brother's 32.
You've been involved with this since you were like a child.
Since I was a baby. And it's like, and I had no choice because I always had to be with my brother. That was my babysitter.
Shout out to your brother, man.
Exactly.
Like, he's such a good dude.
Exactly. So, and I'm sorry, where were we at?
I don't even know. I just keep thinking about you now as like a little kid running around with JC and Timmy and
I'm telling you,
like,
and it's funny because so my dad
is your brother.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So my dad's name is Benel, my real name is Ginel, my brother's name is Anael.
Yes.
And then my uncle's name is Frenel. So for them, my dad, his name being Benel, they gave me a nickname when I was a kid, and they used to call me B-Nell. You won't know that unless you're really from the inside.
Right, yeah. The stories always come together eventually.
Exactly. So, anyways, and then so when it comes, my dad's band really played a major role in terms of me becoming an artist, as in gaining the talent, gaining the experience, gaining the knowledge to understand when it comes to sequencing and, you know, really being behind the music. Yeah. You know, I was able to, you know, we started performing concerts, bands, whatever. We got album. We started working on our own music. And then, you know, we produced the album. And then, you know, I started performing with major artists, you know, like Alan Kaveh, Wyclef, my brother, we opened up for Wyclef. Yeah, I was backstage jamming with him on his guitar and stuff like that. Oh. Yeah, and then if you look on my Instagram, you can follow and see all the artists, major artists that
Okay,
I've.
we'll include that link at the bottom too.
Exactly.
So you check out my man's Insta,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And so not only that, and then I started getting to an age where I kind of felt like I was a little bit outgrowing my dad's band, because obviously music is something that after time it evolves. It doesn't stay the same way. And you know, they're from the old school, the whole band, which means they were kind of stuck in that old school way of playing, and I'm trying to transition to the new way of playing. So then I went and I created my own band, which I still have, and I'm the maestro of it. I'm the head leader.
You're only 22 years old.
22 years old.
Yeah.
We have our own gigs that we've been doing. Obviously, the COVID kind of shut us down.
Yeah.
Right at the height of where we're going, but right now we just got booked for 6 Sundays back to back, right after each other. We're supposed to get fly out to New York for a show, and then we have music videos and other stuff that we're doing in Florida the following month. So we kind of busy back to back, and then trying to schedule in shows at the same time. It's been hard on us, but you know, we're trying to make it all work the best way that we can.
Well, it's a 20 some odd minute show. We got a few minutes left.
Yes.
I want to thank you, number one, for inviting me into your home and
Thank
letting
you.
me meet your family. Beautiful
Of course,
family,
of course. Thank
beautiful
you.
home. I did bring you a gift.
Oh, thank you.
I
Appreciate
know that
it.
it's
You
probably
didn't
not
have
the
to-
most casual thing, but as I was listening to the Fresca song today,
Yeah.
I'm just like,
You just like here, huh?
I need something I ate on myself, and I'm also going to bring you a really nice.
You know what I'm saying?
One of our local creatives, Miraposa.
Oh man.
She's a big musical supporter and a big,
Really?
big supporter around
So
town.
you see this, the first guitar that my dad gave me. I think I'm gonna put this sticker on that guitar.
Oh, beautiful! She'll
That
love
guitar,
that.
that guitar is not here with me. I
Right.
would have showed you the guitar, but the guitar is not here. But I'm gonna put it on it. And that guitar is also interesting too, because that guitar we bought from JC's dad.
JC's father.
From JC's father, which he looks like my father. They look alike. It's completely strange.
Wow.
They look alike. They're both Islander people, like foreign people, right? They both wear glasses and they both so happen to play guitar. It was all strange.
And now you own
And
JC's
then
father.
it was bought for my dad. My mom bought it one time for Christmas for him, and then he ended up, he always liked the Ojiji. And so it wasn't really his thing, but and then 10 years later, as I'm starting to get into guitar, he's like, I have a guitar for you. And then he gave me that guitar.
JC's father's guitar.
Exactly.
Wow.
So like I said, blood couldn't make us closer.
Wow.
When it comes to these guys. I mean, man, like, we've been through thick and thin, when it comes to, any aspect, when it comes to living as a family, they're more than blood when it comes to these people.
Let's give you your last minute here. Should give us your shout outs. Who do you want to shout out before you get out of here?
Man, I want to say thank you to my parents. Well, first and foremost, God, the lady that's in my life right now, and everyone that's been supporting me along the way, in any way, shape, or form. It could have just been from a view, that's a major support in a big way. So I just want to say thank you for everybody that's continued support. We got more coming. We're working on the EP, so don't worry, it's coming soon.
All right. Thank you so much, my friend. You got a great charisma to you, great spirit.
Thank you.
And now that I know a little bit more about your roots, I have big things to come for you, I think, friend.
Thank you.
Cheers, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.